Revs building. Both bikes away. Out to the quarter. Corey Craig moves into the final round. Attention to the pits, attention to the pits. Juniors to the lanes, juniors to the lanes. You know the drill. Thunder to 1, Lightning to 2, Street to 3 and 4. Thunder 1, Lightning 2, Street 3 and 4. Rolling low and takes off, and boy, Wellwood caught napping on the tree with that one as he hightails it out to the top end. Half a second reaction time, easy win there for rolling low and out to the top end. Chris Stone and Rob Monroe Sr., the next two up. The Stone Cold Racing Willowbrook Chrysler Dodge Dart goes up against the White Knuckle Racing Model A. Ripping out towards the quarter-mile mark once again. An old car center hot rod for round number 2 of eliminations. Chris Stone takes out Monroe, stays out in front of the Model A. Jim Banky, Rob Hodgson, the next pair down track. The Rat Torch Systems, Bucky's Mini Excavating, Titanium Motor Crew, Plymouth Barracuda are running down, trying to get around Rob Hodgson and won't do it. Double breakout, Jim Banky moving on to round 3. Junior Street semifinals coming at you as we roll to round 3 of eliminations in all classes. Jenna has that bye run through to the final round, so James and David will go up against one another. James runner up in the Wally race, trying to see if he can get into the final for the second time tonight. He dials in at a 10:10, David at a 10:38. David, red light start by a huge margin. So James and Jenna into the final. James hoping he can cap off the night with a win. Attention to the pits, attention in the pits. Vancouver Car Wrap Sportsman, we need you in the lanes to be laddered. That is Sportsman to the lanes to be laddered. So first pair up in Junior Thunder for the quarterfinals. We'll bring up Alex into the water box. He'll go up against Wesley for Fountain Tire and Lordco Auto Parts, 12-20 to an 11-9 to 9. Running down track, this one will go the way of Alex. Gets there ahead of Wesley, so Alex going to be moving on into the semifinal round. Dallas away, Adeline away. Adeline chasing down Dallas and goes 897, 71 miles an hour. Dallas got there first by 4th thou, but went under by 19. So put Adeline into the semifinal round. Bentley gets the free pass to the semis with the bye. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. Sportsman, Vancouver Car Wrap Sportsman, this is your final call. Vancouver Car Wrap Sportsman, final call. We're also going to call for pro bracket to the rear of staging to be laddered, pro bracket to the rear of staging to be laddered, and then standby to super pro. Lincoln off and away for the Titanium Auto Group and JBS Equipment in the Junior Lightning Final, semifinal round. So Lincoln with that free bye into the final round, and now he'll see who he'll face off against. Will it be Isabella or will it be Connor? Isabella driving for De Silva, Auto World, Kenco, Petroleum, and Quality Manufactured Homes dialed in at 790 to race against Connor for TKO Hot Rod, Fitness Lab, Panther Auto Glass, and Albion Thailand, along with Lordco Auto Parts, dialed in at 799. Isabella trying to see if she can pass Connor at the 8th mile mark. Well, Connor got there first, but goes under the dial by 16th thou. Isabella also went under, but not by as much. Double breakout. Isabella is in to the final. And that will take us to Sportsman for the quarterfinals. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. We need Pro to the lanes. Bubba Speed Shop Pro Bracket. You're the next classed up. We need you in the lanes. Bubba Speed Shop Pro Bracket. We need you in the lanes. Hanson and Gordon. Dart versus Dart. 1241 to an 1192. Hanson away. The Ford Cycle Customs Incorporated machine away just behind. Quarter mile mark. It'll be Gordon. 10 thousandths of a second. He will move on. And Eric Hansen knocked out for the last time today. We'll bring in Brandon Piskasek along with Nick Douglas. They're both already pre-staged. And both races off on green lights. Douglas chasing down Piskasek. Screaming up to the quarter mile mark, and it'll be Nick Douglas moving on, taking another one. Wells and Love come back up to party as well as we continue the march through the quarterfinals. Bill Wells got there first, goes under the dial by 300ths. Richard Love is going to be moving on into the semifinal round. And that will leave Matt Warner with the bye to the semis. So just a little bit of smoke up at the top end of the racetrack. Now we have, of course, been having drifters all day today throughout, especially throughout the afternoon. So safety crews going out. Just wanted to make sure that's drift smoke and not some other smoke that we should potentially be concerned about with something being leaked down on the racetrack. So we're going to back Matt Warner out and check to see how everything's going to be looking when we go racing once again in just a moment. Attention to the pits, attention to the pits. We need Grant Gordon to the lanes. Grant Gordon, come on down to the lanes. Grant Gordon, we need you in the lanes. So Vancouver Car Wrap Sportsman is done and dusted for the quarterfinal round. We're going to do a little bit of track prep here, and then we'll be back in full force for Bubba Speed Shop Pro Bracket and the quarterfinals. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. We need Super Pro to the rear staging to be laddered. Super Pro to the rear staging to be laddered. Motorcycles to lane 1. That is motorcycles to lane 1. And then Hot Rod on standby. So that's Super Pro to the lanes to be laddered. Motorcycles to 1. Hot Rod on standby.